build later on.
Oh, you
And
know
it's
what?
just a strong lane.
You know what it's a good game for?
What? What's that?
Well, maybe not.
5
Or maybe.
seconds remaining.
Just say it.
The Miracle Timbersaw.
The Miracle Timber.
The
huh?
Miracle Timbersaw.
Team Liquid's turn
Yeah, I think the
to
TB ban you have to do, especially when you've got these heroes at the
If
moment.
these guys were, if they were, they would pick the Miracle Timbersaw.
I'm thinking what else. Maybe. What else has Miracle been playing, actually? I feel like we haven't seen Miracle in so long because Heen was playing. Oh, this looks like safe lane OD? No.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe it is the Tim.
5
I mean, it's not
seconds
it's not a bad game for. Well, I guess maybe the lane you can get pressured
Oh,
a bit, but the
Lifestealer.
Oh, the Lifestealer.
Oh, no, Morphling. Oh,
I think the
Morphling. Oh,
Because-
Morphling looks great. Yeah, I think Lifestealer and Morphling look excellent
Yeah.
for Liquid. That's a good call. The flak steal.
I
could
mean,
be
that's
super
the thing.
good.
There's a gyro in the game. There's pretty much. So many times we're seeing if there's a gyro, you want to play the Morphling against it, and Miracle could definitely do it.
I like Morphling, Lifestealer, or Jug.
Yeah.
I think Lifestealer or Jug are the traditional ones that are good
Okay,
versus
against
the
the
gyro,
gyro,
too. You
yeah.
close that gap.
Yeah.
But then the Morphling, as you said, yeah, very good versus gyro because of the spell steal. And they don't have a great catch for it either, so. Okay.
So what are you looking at to ban from Keen? So Keen still need
Keen
need their
needs
offlaner.
their offlaner, so.
Unless it's the DK offlane,
Unless it's the DK offlane.
which
More than
probably
likely
unlikely. I think
not.
Chicken's going to be playing the
Let me
DK.
see, what is Keen actually? Like we said, I don't know a crazy amount about these guys.
Team Liquid's
Well, they'll
turn
ban out the
to pick
Underlord,
Radiant
and
team
Liquid will
It's the
take a
Lifestealer.
Lifestealer.
Yeah,
Bang
yeah.
on.
I think with the Sand King, I think that's the big indicator.
Yeah.
Because I think I actually think the Morphling could have been really cool here too, but I think they are afraid of the Chen running over them in the laning phase.
Yeah, that was
so
the,
I think
the one
Lifestealer,
warrior with
you're
the
just that
Morphling, yeah.
you're just that beefy hero that doesn't really give a crap of anybody.
So what are you picking to lane against this
10
Lifestealer?
seconds remaining.
Unless you are going to go aggressive, but yeah, if it's just going to be
5
dark on his
seconds
own.
remaining.
They need someone to start the fight.
I mean, I think you could.
So I think something.
Could you take like the puck?
And I was thinking Puck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking Puck. What are the other options that they like?
Tide is still there.
I'm just don't
You're
like
just not a
that
fan
hero,
of
especially
Tide?
not versus Rubik.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, with the Rubik in the game, it's a bit of a put off. I think puck is.
I think Puck looks strong. Puck looks pretty good.
Any other sort of big initiators you can get on the offlane at the moment? What's probably
Nothing that's-
Beastmaster's still here. If you want to go for some sort of lockdown through the rage, great for the push as well with the Chen and the DK.
Maybe Brew. Razor. So they are gonna.
They get that
that's-
against the Lifestealer.
That's actually pretty cool. They
yeah.
switch the roles around. I actually do like that.
So I mean, well, yeah. So Dark is going to play
Dark's
the
gonna
DK.
play offlane DK and they're gonna put
Yeah.
Razor. Okay.
Well, no, you said that. Are they not just going to actually swap the role? And
They
they're
might
going
just
to want the
swap roles.
Razor.
Yeah,
in
they
the
might
lane.
write Razor versus.
They want to get the Razor against the Lifestealer, don't they? On the side lane, or you don't think so? They don't necessarily care about it in the laning stage.
I think they don't. I don't know if they're gonna care about it too much in the laning phase. But
Okay.
the thing is, Lifestealer eats Dragon Knight in the lane. So
Yeah, it's not going to be a happy.
But it
time
is
for
gonna be a
DK on his
Chen.
own.
It is gonna be a Chen. I think that's the thing. Is
Oh,
that
they'll do Chen DK.
I think Chen, maybe Chen Razor. That gives
Oh,
the
Chen
lane
Razor.
because it repositions the lane so that the Razor can.
But then
have a
they are,
decent
as you
time.
said, then they are playing.
DK versus Viper, which can be okay.
Well, no, actually, no. So what are we talking about? It's whole chicken on the gyro. So it's going to be the gyro mid.
10 seconds.
And
Oh,
then
you're
they're gonna
right.
put- Yeah. So sorry, we were totally missing this. So, old chicken's going to play.
Wait, but do they switch the roles around a little bit?
Oh, I mean that maybe as well.
I will find out.
I
Whatever.
don't know if you put the gyro in the mid lane.
We'll find out. I think Gyro in the
You
mid
think
lane
that's
versus
just getting eaten up
Viper,
by
he might
Viper?
just get
Okay.
crushed.
Oh, okay.
That's my one concern.
Yeah, let's see. And you said, so what, last game, obviously, if you guys missed it early on in Key Gaming, we saw Chicken, he did take the mid lane, Dart was playing the off lane, and MS was playing the safe lane carry.
Yeah.
But as you, it definitely feels like, how are they going to fit it around? Because you say, sure, if you put the gyro mid, he could get punished by the Viper, but if you put the DK in the side lane and they get the lifesteal against him,
I think it's going to be I think this is all going to be like rotating lanes.
Yeah, it could be tough lanes for some of the cores.
I don't think they want the Razor versus the Ench so much. I think like Dragon Knight versus Enchantress, it's kind of like the sacked lane where they both farm. I've seen that lane like time and time again where the DK farms perfectly fine versus Enchantress until the Ench gets
Gyro's going mid. He's been pulled tangos.
He is putting mid. Okay.
So old chicken is sticking to the mid lane.
So they're going to send home and put the Razor top, and DK's going to be bottom versus Enchantress.
But as you say, you think this mid lane could be quite hard for Old Chicken.
Maybe the Tusk is going to make a difference, right? Maybe that's where Yuna's just going to be that heavy rotator.
I guess if you can get those early kills, but once there's a couple of levels on the Viper, you've got to be careful with those two, how you try for something.
But I think this actually gives them their best lane setup, because then it's going to be Razor versus Lifestealer, DK versus
Sure, you get those side lanes.
You get those side lanes, and I think that's the crucial thing for Keen in this game. All right, see if they can get this first blood too. They're looking for it. Will Kuro be the culprit? He's positioning himself on the high ground here. He's ready to break the smoke. They're wrapping around though. Here's Yuna. They see Kuro, the shards, the missile.
See what I can do. They've got that missile. It's going to connect, and Keen Gaming will find themselves first blood. Goes the way of Old Chicken.
Maybe that'll be the thing that help them in the mid lane.
Extra bit of a boost.
Yep.
And they'll be able to secure the top two bounty runes as it seems, but bottom lane, no intention of getting close though, so should be a 2-for-2 trade on those.
Yep. So they're running, it's like aggro tri-lane. I think Tusk, we'll see him move between the two, the mid and the top lane.
The battle begins.
So it looked like I think Matu expected the Razor in the mid lane. If you see the itemization coming out from the Viper, he actually started with Windlace. So I think that tells me he wants to try to run away from that static link, but it is a gyro mid. We'll see what ends up happening in the laning phase, and it's going to be that 1v1 down bottom.
And Dark was actually able to get that bottom bounty rune, so they were able to get 3 of them.
Nicely done.
For Keen Gaming. And yeah, let's see how this goes. So
try versus try. And the return of Miracle after a slight break, at least in the competitive.
Yeah, let's see if he's warmed up and ready to go. Not going to be the most fun of lanes to start off with, as those shards are going to give a big build-up here on the static link.
Okay, 47. Let's see if he can last it with Feast.
Oh!
Nope. Not happening. The sendbacks. Too strong.
GH here. He's got his eyes on Destiny. Destiny keeping back. GH able to block one of the camps there.
Yep. They blocked both hard camps on the left side because they know where Chen's going to be playing. That's like, for people, you see Chen being picked up, this is exactly what you want to do versus Chen. You go to your pub games, you block your hard camp, and you body block the secondary one, or even put a ward down to block the other one, because this really limits Chen's threat in that top lane, which is where he wants to be playing around. So now he has to walk all the way down toward that secondary hard camp.
Mid lane, CS pretty even at the moment.
Pretty even.
Between the two.
They have like exact same base damage. Just some higher variance on the gyrocopter. And bottom, My Control versus Dark. This will be I think this is going to be trade farm. I think My Control will probably win this lane because he's just a beast at laning. But I've seen My Control actually win that lane as Dragon Knight as well. Top, GH, taking a lot of damage here.
But so is Yuna. They've got the open wound slow upon him. He pops the Fairy Fire. He's trying to get himself underneath the tower. He's actually got the snowball. Now. He's going to be able to turn. They're going to potentially get 2 of these kills. Miracle rooted down by Destiny. MS gets the double kill. They do lose the Tusk at the end of it all, but big kills for the Razor.
Yeah, just enough damage being stolen. And mid, there was a little bit of a battle going on as well. Old Chicken versus Matu.
That though, instant smoke TP from Yuna.
Oh, is this going to work? It looks like it's going to work.
He's going to catch the Matuma man off guard. They dive in. They get themselves the kill. Matuma did not expect that. Instant heads-up smoke TP play. That death up top. Yuna's happy with that because it set him up for that sort of play to catch Matuma man off guard. He did not expect the Tusk to appear like that mid.
I mean, for me, Yuna in the first game that we got to see Keen actually playing, he was the MVP for me with his rotations. And yet again, this game, not slowing down whatsoever. And he's still sitting around mid too. They're looking to keep this pressure on.
Let's see if he can get in again.
All 3 lanes looking pretty good for Keen at the moment.
Matuma man's moving quite far forward, but so Yuna not making any movements towards a kill attempt yet.
Matu has stepped up pretty far here now. Has a missile on him too.
If they got the damage in control, there will be a TP coming through. A little bit too hard with the creeps tanking up the rocket barrage. He's still trapped though. They've got the telekinesis, but that's not going to save Matu. Matu gets taken out. Old Chicken trying to get himself away from Kuro. Will
lives.
Be able to keep the distance.
Yuna.
Doing some big plays on the Tusk. 5-1.
For the boss.
Getting a lot of action going their way. I hit Yuna. That's another one, isn't it? Kuro's dead.
Kuro's dead?
This mid lane's just turned into a bit of a feed lane here from Liquid.
mean, we mentioned that their draft was all about them wanting to win the lanes, in particular when you have like Chen Tusk in your first 2 picks, and they're making it happen already. A 1K gold lead, 6-1. Great moves coming out from Yuna. He even buys a bottle for himself, Yuna, claiming this bounty rune. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he bought his own bottle for this now too. And now GH getting ran down here. It's level 3 Tusk versus level 1 Sanking. There's a Centaur stomp there too.
They've got the control. GH has got 1 Burrow Strike to play around with.
He's got the shards.
He's just going to go for Snowball first. Close the gap. Kuroki's there. Can he do anything? He's got the telekinesis with the missile. It's coming in. GH.
Oh, man, he's dead. Yuna,
chicken.
the bottle purchase, and now he's giving the bottle to Old Chicken, who's going to grab a DD rune. I mean, Yuna MVP.
Wow, this is getting pretty crazy. 7-1. The kills are racking up for Keen Gaming. It's just a 1K lead, though, of course.
Yeah, it's
the members of Liquid are still farming.
But
pretty well. Mind Control, in particular, down bottom, doing okay.
He's making all the right moves, though. And this is what we said. They have the lane dominating like hero picks with the Razor, with the Chen as well. And they're making it work off the start here. Mind Control is about to hit level 6, though, and that's when this bottom lane becomes completely different. Top, look at this, Miracle. 18 last hits to the 24-9 of the Razor.
I mean, understandable to be suffering against the Razor.
I mean, GH is level 1 at 5 minutes. Might be able to get a big burst of experience down bottom if they are able to get the gap close onto Dark here. Impetus already. Impeti already? Would that be multiple impetuses? That sounds weird.
Impeti.
But here they go. They go for Dark. The stun connects. Some Impeti.
Good old pure damage. They haven't got quite enough.
It's not enough. And now GH.
Oh, he wants to go in Dark. He's like, we can get
GH
this.
is dead to the tower. And now Mind Control.
Uh-oh.
Old Chicken's here. The barrage.
Gonna wait until he can get a good lock. It won't be enough damage.
Loses vision for a second. Now GH just instantly respawns because he's level 1.
This is a bit of a rough and ready start from Liquid. As
Miracle
Gaming.
MS he's just walking the dog. Plus 136.
GH will survive as he picks up an Invis rune.
He's level 1 at 6 minutes.
How has that happened?
Those lanes are just going I mean, Yuna.
GH is here. Like, as you say, he's level 1. At this point, he burrow strikes in. He's almost certainly going to die.
Level 2 now.
Okay.
He's got triangle boots as well, but he's really suffering.
How are the supports level levels looking? Well, Yuna, yeah, level 4. Chen's level 3. And Rubik is nearly level 4 as well, Kura.
I mean, it's already 2K experience advantage, 2K gold advantage at the moment. For Keen. See how Liquid punches back.
This top lane. The difference between MS and Miracle just getting bigger and bigger. 42 for 12 against the 22 for 1. Nearly doubling the CS of the lifestealer here, the MS on his Razor.
And they're threatening this top tower now too. Miracle's trying to pull aggro off the wave, but instantly just gets linked up. Full link. 136.
136. It's
Now mid again. Matu.
Quite have enough damage to kill off Matu, and TPs do come through.
He's pretty tanky, but they don't get a kill out of those TP rotations. And now top tower, it's dead. And they might even be able to continue too. Like Dark is up here, and he's got Dragon. He's got Dragon form available. I think they could look for a tier 2 push here already. Liquid, they have to react to this somehow. But they don't really have too many options. Maybe Mind Control could be the key here, because he's going to get bottom tower. And I think they're going to need him to be able to defend this top tower. I think maybe even the Viper. They might actually have to just 5-man defend this. And Miracle again. Getting ran at. Big link adds up, and here come all the TPs. Everyone from Liquid, they're joining the fray.
Trying to find this. GH is going to fall though. Just get the burrow strike off onto MS. MS is getting sent back home. Is it going to be in time? It is.
Oh.
He's out of there.
My God.
They may lose Destiny. He's trying for the TP as well. He's going to make it also. Everybody gets out on Keen Gaming. Liquid just can't get the kill.
And Dark instantly rocks mid with that Dragon form. Gonna get some decent damage on the tower. And now it's Liquid kind of scrambling to find anything to get back in the game. They had to bring 5 heroes top though, or they were gonna lose that tier 2. And now mid, it's all 5 from Keen. Healthy.
Trying to step forward, but instantly a homing missile getting sent towards him. They've got the cooldown as well from Old Chicken, keeping Liquid at bay. GH nearly dropping.
And now
Will just be able to get out.
They've got another barrage in a second. They won't be able to have enough damage, and now Mind Control the lift as well. They will be able to find at least the gyro, will they?
They're sending him home. Is it going to be in time? Oh, it's not. Liquid will be able to claim Old Chicken, so a good bit of money for Mind Control, but still, they lost that tier 1 mid. They're losing tower after tower here, Liquid. So they do struggle to put a stop to these pushes. Of course, with the way that lanes went, it's just the fact that Miracle, he just can't really do anything in these fights because he has no items.
He just got a little bit of breathing room, though. During all that was happening mid, he started to catch back up. Has phase boots finished as well as the gloves toward that armlet. And now Dark is going to be spotted out here. They've got the lift available as well.
They've got TP's coming in. He's got a snowball. It's going to protect him. They're going to roll forward. They've got the cooldown. They may lose the DK, but they should get kills in return. They'll be able to find Kuroki. There's the quick stun. Oh, that was smart. He's trying to run, but Miracle's going to chase down. Surely he catches Dark. I don't think he can. Is he getting out of it, Dark? No. There's the slow. They will. Will they? They've got him now. But the other heroes, they're still looking to fight. They have Destiny turning up as well. Again, the snowball helping duke things out. They surround Mind Control. They're having to cut out Miracle a little bit. He'll shards himself in.
Big comeback now for Liquid during all that. And now Kuro also body blocking up the Chen. Wants that bounty rune. We'll claim it. He might be in some trouble now here, though. His TP is on cooldown.
Yeah, Mind Control's coming in as well. I mean, Destiny, who for who, will die. But Kuro falls. Can they get Mind Control? Mind Control's a pretty big kill now. He's been getting a lot of action. And he's pretty deep and pretty alone. This will be a good chunk of money to whoever takes it on Keen Gaming. They trap him in, they punch him down, and they've got it. Double kill for Old Chicken.
This game is wild. During all that, I think GH actually sat bottom for a very long time. What's his last hits on this ranking? Only 6, but I think he was bottom during all of that chase. And Miracle halfway toward the armlet, but I mean that does get them back a little bit in the game here. It was near a 4K gold lead for Keen, and Liquid has closed that gap down to about 1K, 1.5K, and the experience is now pretty much even. So
nice. He's climbing his way back in.
Yeah, decent little comeback for them, especially at what disadvantage they were at.
I think we are, even though we did see Mind Control go down there, we're starting to see sort of the potential of the Enchantress in these fights as she gets the levels and the items. She does a lot against this DK.
Yeah, Keen's not slowing down though. Instantly, they go back top with this Dragon form. And this tier 2, it's pretty dead here. Liquid, they're looking for something on the bottom side here with this smoke, but Keen, they're on the opposite side.
Yeah, they've got the tier 2 tower. Liquid with that wraparound, they'll just confirm that there's nobody here from Keen Gaming. Keen Gamer actually looking to pressure the base.
They're punching the base already. GH is level 5 only at 12 minutes.
Cooldown comes out, just keeping them back. They're getting a bit of damage onto this tier 3 tower. GH will burrow strike forward.
He just wanted the creep wave to get off the tower a bit. Half damage to that tier 3 already. Scan comes out, Miracle. Doesn't have the armlet just yet finished. All of Keen grouped up. Literally all 5 of them standing on top of each other.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Liquid got deep aggressive wards during that, but at the same time, you see Keen also got some deep wards to watch the movements. I think that's going to be de-warded right away by Liquid, though. It will be. Kuro's going to get that one. Keen, they got to keep this up. Got to keep the pressure on versus this Liquid squad.
Any sort of space that's given, Miracle will be quick to take.
Yeah, GH is 800 dagger, 800 from Blink Dagger as well. Looks like Liquid are maybe expecting them to go into that Roche pit after this, but Keen was not there just yet. GH. He's got the burrow. He can burrow away.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky target to commit onto.
Got him. I was looking to try to get that catapult. We'll get it. It gets repossessed by the Chen instantly.
Yeah, do get the shards down, but no, doesn't get the block onto Matuma Mount. So those two will be out to the side. They're trying with the snowball commitment onto GH, and they should find him.
They got him.
They'll be able to take one. Can't get anything else though. Miracle tries to go in, but instantly the static link's there. Miracle has to back out. Sure, getting some mind control, but of course the link continues. They've got the shards now as well, holding mind control in. He's going for the TP, trying to take the two of them back out, but they've got a stun. There's a lot of damage here stolen from MS. They've found mind control. They'll look towards Miracle. They'll take him as well. The Razor falling low, but Tumberman trying to find some return kills, but the Ancient gets the kill on MS. So they can't get anything for themselves out of this Liquid, or can they? They have found the task, but Matumberman will fall as well. Old Chicken trying to get himself away from Kuroki. He will do so. GH is looking for the Dark kill with the Epicenter, but he's incredibly tanky. Destiny.
Okay, he's dead.
Tries for the Dukes there around the Roshan pit vision.
Looking for Dark. The shards actually push him away a bit.
And Chicken, as we saw, does survive, so.
I can't believe Miracle actually survived during all that. Matu did a great job there, kind of zoning them with all the Nether Toxin as well as all those poison attacks.
Yeah, it really looked like Miracle was a goner as soon as mind control was caught out.
Yeah.
But keeping both of them safe. Now towards the mid. Dark.
Miracle's just running around looking for a kill. They will be able to find Old Chicken here. There's a
TP's
shrine.
coming through, but he's dead.
He can't make it to the shrine.
And now, can you find anything in return? Just get the punch onto Miracle. Shards as well, blocking the both of them out. Can Miracle toggle his way out of this one? He cannot. The burst comes through from the pre-fire. Dark finds the kill, and they're looking for more. Snowball down onto GH. The three of them chase him out. We'll cut down the Sand King. But still, I mean, even it stands 17 for 8, but the net worth difference, it's only 1K in favor of Keen Gaming. As Liquid continue to just split up the map that little bit better during these fights, so as they just don't have as much focus from all cores in them as Keen Gaming do, constantly sort of playing as a 5-man, whereas Liquid do sort of every now and then send one of their cores off to farm, as we saw there, mind control, getting some space down bottom.
They've been splitting their resources nicely to not get too far behind. Yeah. Still Keen, 2K gold pad. Experience is still at the 0 though. And now Kuro, since he has those ice shards stolen, it's pretty hard for them to actually push into a tier 2 with those double nukes on that Rubik. But look at this, Keen, they're continuing to just play all together. They understand the power of their lineup versus this Lifestealer when they have Razor.
It's a bit tricky to go for Roche.
My thrift rewarded.
I would certainly like to look for that. It probably needs to get a pick off before they try. Miracle going for the Deso build after this armlet.
Yeah, they don't have any ways to hit buildings, so he has to go Deso in this game. Those objective taking for Liquid's going to be very hard. GH. Once GH has Blink Dagger, then Liquid can actually start making the aggressive moves rather than being like the responders as they've been pretty much the entirety of this game. With Blink, they've got the Infest set up, and they can actually maybe be able to burst one of those big cores on the side of Keen.
Let's have a look what they can get. Top lane, Destiny getting some space. Got Mind Control, Kuro, and Matumberman grouping up, ready for some sort of a push mid. But this is the time where Keen, they're moving into the pit. They are going to try and go for the Roche, and without Liquid having a look in.
Wild Wing Ripper putting a tornado into the pit here from the side of Liquid. But Keen, they're bringing this down pretty quickly with this medallion. And Liquid respond.
They're heading over. TPs are coming through. They really want to try and stop Keen from getting away from this.
They're not killing it fast enough.
That's the problem really with this lineup. It's not that quick in the Roche pit.
And in the Roche pit too. I mean, this is where now Kuro has double nukes. So Keen, they have to be careful here. GH is 300 from Blink Dagger too. They will back off. And Miracle, after that very tough laning phase, has now claimed
top net worth. Yeah, this is quite the recovery. I mean, not something that we haven't seen before from Miracle, of course. This is something that he's known for being incredibly good at. He's very used to having teams shut him down at the start. So when it comes to making recoveries, Miracle is certainly one of the best.
They should be able to finish the Roche here too.
Got it. They will take it. They get the kill, they get the Aegis, as Liquid are unable to get into the pit. Now they're going to look for more Keen Gaming. Rolling across straight away onto Matumberman. They get the control, they throw out the shards, but in fact Miracle is ready to turn. And already Keen Gaming are falling low. They've lost Juno, they've lost the Aegis on the Gyrocopter. Dark as well. getting focused here by Miracle and Matuma. There'll be a buyback from Yuna as he looks to get back into this and help out the Gyro with his second life. Moving in with the cooldown, gets onto the 3. Miracle turns with the open wounds, now ready to go back in with the Rage on top of Old Chicken. They've found the Gyro. Good static link though from MS. It's building up pretty big against Kuro and Miracle. They have to get out, and they will. They'll keep their distance. Yuna, hiding in the tree lines, will get sent back in time. So Liquid really hitting hard despite Keen Gaming having the Aegis there on their side in that fight, and it's not over yet.
The damage was fully distributed by Liquid. Everyone on the left side of Liquid did about 2k damage, and now they're looking for the Chen. It looks like they also kind of wanted to go for the Razor. They might be able to. Kuro against the Steel GH as the follow-up stun. They will be able to get it, and that's huge for Liquid to come back in this
a
game.
lot here, Liquid.
They had GH farming top to finish that Blink Dagger for the fight, but Kuro as well in it. Having the Plasma Field plus Fade Bolt, you saw right when the fight started under that Nether Toxin, they all got pushed down to about half HP.
And we're seeing, we really are seeing the power of the Lifestealer in these fights now, the way you can just sort of kite out Old Chicken's combo and then just get straight back in. And with the Tesso, it's going to be pretty scary. During that Rage, he can kill most of the targets he goes. The big warriors we've seen is, for Miracle, he has to be careful of the static link. Somehow he's going to sort of hope or pray that MS uses it in some other sort of form before he gets in. Yeah,
I think the ideal now for Liquid is if they can get the Infest Bomb and kill the Razor at the start of the fight. Like, disable the Tusk so he can't snowball save somebody, and then get the instant burst onto that Razor with this. Because with Deso, they have more than enough. And I mean, Matu's also been, he's 1-4-5, but you can feel how much kind of work each guy's been doing on the side of Liquid in particular. I mean, Keen, they've still been doing an excellent job, but they're starting to fall a little bit behind with this Chen draft.
(19-13).
You see MS has queued up a Hood. You felt that magic damage threat coming out from the Rubik Sand King in the last engagement.
I mean, it is his job, as we've seen, really, is to just stay alive and get that link off his. Yeah, he's actually changed it up again. Now he's queuing up the Hurricane Pike.
Okay.
So Eva's
tank up anyway.
Gonna help out.
Yeah, wants some HP, so maybe to survive in these engagements. And I mean, having that versus the Infest Bomb is going to be useful.
Yeah, keep yourself a bit of distance after he jumps out.
And here we go. First real Infest Bomb of the game coming out. GH with this Blink, level 10.
See what they can. I mean, as you say, if there isn't a snowball save, they pretty much kill anyone with a combo of these two.
Yep.
So we'll see if they get any sort of big pick off at the moment. Only the Destiny Chen close by.
Bottom tower is dying right now with tier 2. They don't have any natural way to progress into an objective now. The mid tower is way too tough, and I feel like they've been thwarted a bit already by Liquid in these fights. They look a bit afraid already. How is the items doing? So Yasha finished on Gyro, going for S and Y. Razor does have Hurricane Pike finished, and Dragon Knight has Blink. So if they can get the initiation, maybe it could look good for them. Here you go. That jump.
No, got that stun first.
That's not the target you want to go on.
Yeah, and they've had to wait for quite a bit of time for the rest of King Gaming to come around. Like, sure, Dark can clear the trees there with the Blink Dagger, but the rest of his team cannot.
Yeah, they want to be able to take out one of the big supports. Take out the Sand King, take out the Rubik at the start of the fight from Keen.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Matumba has Blade Mill finished up a base on the Viper.
Radiance bottom tower is under attack.
Kuro will actually stop them from taking that top tier 3, lifting that catapult. Keen without Dragon form. Doesn't look like they really want to fight. Just backing up the farming. Liquid are absolutely ready for an engagement though. Look at them positioned behind Matu and maybe done fast ready. They're looking to make that aggressive move. Yuna's invis. He's trying to stalk them behind them here. Look at this Matu. Matu's playing the bait play right here. Mid lane, the stun comes out.
But they might be able to kill him before the backup comes through, or maybe not. GH coming in with the Burrow Strike. Matuma still like gets the Viper Strike out. They've been able to take the Razor in return. 1 for 1 so far. They've got the control as well onto the Tusk. Miracle grabs himself the double kill. Dark immediately goes for the TP out, will make it away.
Okay, 2 for 2 though. They went in a bit faster than Liquid was prepared for. Oh, mean, we're seeing the power of this lifestealer.
Here's the thing,
Whoever he
Miracle
finds
is actually going to find something else as well. Dark comes too close for comfort. Now with that, I mean, sure, initially was 2-2, but at this point, how are they killing this lifestealer? This is the problem.
they have to get the link off on him. They have to have a full duration link for them to really kill him. But even then, it's looking really tough because it seems like Liquid's going to be getting the starts of the fights now. Just especially if they're baiting out Matsu like that. He's just going to be playing super aggressive, kind of baiting Keen in. Keen has to find those backlines. They have to kill the Rubik. They have to kill the Sand King before they can look for these fights. Old Chicken, SNY, going for Butterfly next.
Radiance middle tower
Miracle's
is
just
under
going for that
attack.
movement speed build with the Deso, SNY, and the talent.
That's what the plan is here from Keen Gaming.
I think they have to to
wanna
catch
smoke.
Liquid off guard. Yeah, I think that's
They're going to try and
something
go
they
again.
have to do here. They have the vision as well, so they see Liquid position. So I think if they can kill the initiators, then they can get the full link maybe on Miracle, and that's when they can take a fight. But all of Liquid,
Radiant's top tower
they
is
are
under
joining
attack.
together here. They're ready to fight as well. Smoke comes out, Infest at the ready. Who are they going to find?
See what they can do, wrapping around top.
Well, this could be nice.
Radiant's
They've got
top
good
tower
positioning
is
here.
under attack.
GH spots them out though. Stun comes out.
Oh, he does. He gets the burst strike off immediately on top of the Gyro, and that's all Chicken out of the fight. In return, can they find the pickoff? They look for GH.
Dark's
GH
dying
full
now
slow, but already
instantly.
they've lost 2. There's going to be a buyback straight away from Old Chicken as he looks to get back in onto this MS. Sure, he got a good link, but look at the damage here from the Impetus
He's
flying
dead.
through. They've lost the Razor as well.
And now Yuna getting chased out here. Miracle has the movement speed, the open wounds. More than enough chase.
He's got a snowball, but that really is not going to do too much
Radiant's
at
top
all.
tower is under attack.
Oh
As
boy.
Keen Gaming, they are starting to crumble here against Liquid.
It's getting out of hand already too. Look at Miracle's damage in all these fights. Same thing with Mind Control too. They don't have the means to kill this Lifestealer Enchantress anymore.
This Lifestealer pick has certainly paid off. And we saw sort of Keen Game realize that they put the pressure on his lane at the start. But as we say, this is sort of the problem when you're playing against a player like Miracle. It's sure you shut him down at the beginning, but still, if you're not able to outplay your opponents in a team fight, there's going to be the space for Miracle to go ham on his
look at
Lifestealer.
this. It quick and fast. They're jumping down to the bottom. Old Chicken is not going to expect this.
He's just come in off the back of a buyback,
He dead.
and he's gone. 70 seconds, no Gyrocopter. This game is just getting overrun by the plays that Liquid are able to make around Miracle, just enabling this Lifestealer in these fights and pickoffs. This is getting pretty out of hand for Keen.
Getting pretty impossible for them. They don't have a solution for this Lifestealer
Dire's
who
middle
has
tower is under attack.
full SNY and getting closer and closer to AC now. As well as this, I mean, Mind Control too. Enchantress, this quiet little, he's just quietly peeping in the back lines.
It all
with the
adds up,
Impetus.
yeah. Suddenly, yes, so sort of tanking and Impetus too much. So far, first game back in, looks like the break did Miracle good.
It did.
He's
Looking
still
hot.
Miracle.
Even though if they were at like a 4K deficit, they were still able to take the fights. And I mean, now it's looking like impossible for Keen to do anything now.
No, for sure. But as you said, just looking at the heroes that they have.
Of course. Yeah.
The game's so much more harder than it was.
I mean, they've got a Chen draft. They want it to be ahead by a lot more at this stage, and now it's like 10K deficit already.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
It's going to be the Aghanims build, and again, Infested, looking for another play here inside of GH. They've got the ward as well placed bottom, so they are seeing the movements coming out from Keen at the moment.
How did Keen make a play? We saw what happened when they tried with that smoke. It's maybe getting to the point where they want to sort of play it slow, wait for Liquid to come to them.
But if they play slow, this happens.
Yeah, yes. One
he
man
getting sent
goes
home in
out.
time?
He is going to get back in time.
Okay.
He will get out of there thanks to Destiny.
That's a Hand of God used to save him right outside the base. He
And
threw the
now
medallion and everything.
they're into the pit.
Now Roche.
They can certainly go for this. They know with the Gyro being sent back, they're not really going to be in position to sweep straight across towards it.
Dark has a decent timing for the Blink Shadow Blade, but when you see the group up now from Liquid, they're far too
Under
buff.
attack.
They need this full duration link, but MS does not survive long enough to get it in the engagements. Spotting out the Chen. GH on the prowl.
He's found him. Closes the gap. Kuro's in with the stolen shards, blocking off Destiny.
Oh, and Kuro gets the greatest steal on a Rubik. It's time to get his own army.
Here we
He
go.
can also send people home, and now look again at bottom. Infest instantly. GH, he's looking. He's hunting. Can Yuna get away? Yuna does have the blink, but MS.
Ooh, can he find that
He's
razor?
Okay. He's okay.
Yeah, they're out.
And Yuna will TP out as well. No hesitation by Liquid though. Instantly, they're just like, Infest is up. Let's go. Find kills. Kuro. Stalking them out here. The Sanking's coming in. The Yappy's being prepared.
I'm sure they might get Kuro, but indeed, they're going to look to try and turn and make them pay. Who can they find out of this? They'll find Yuna. They won't be able to get Old Chicken. Just for support. Look on worse for Keen Gaming. In fact, Keen Gaming might be able to find more darts. Going with his Shadow Blade. Can he get the lockdown? Just get the stun off onto Miracle, but quick burst strike.
Not there.
Miracle, he's going to start to turn. Gets hit by the missile though. They're surrounding him. He has got the Aegis. He's actually going to put the Rage before the Aegis.
His team's coming in.
Yeah. Looks like King Gaming are terrified. They're backing off. They're just going to take the Aegis and that's it. They'll lose the Chen as Destiny stays around a little too long. After the rest of the team were making a clear getaway.
Maybe if they maybe had gotten like the full link, but that link instantly breaking, they right away run away from Miracle and pretty much a full AC, about 1,200 gold away on Miracle. They claim now top 3 net worth in the game and a 11k gold lead.
They have lost that Aegis though, but they do still have the cheese.
Uh-oh, Old Chicken walks into Miracle. He's trying to TP out.
Oh, he's not making it. Kuro's in as well with the Blink Telekinesis. Another death for Old Chicken. It really seems after that top smoke moon, I think he's died about 4 times with the pickoffs that Liquid have been able to get on him.
Yeah. I mean, there's no mercy coming out from Liquid. I think they're like, yeah, Keen, they hit their timing window, and that's it. There's no more timing for them.
They might find Yuna here as well. He's going for the TP, and he will make it. No way for those two to cancel the TP, but GH has got an Invis. He's also got the Epicenter back up in 10 seconds. See if Liquid feel confident in trying to push for the base maybe with the gyro gone for 20 seconds. Full AC, yeah, Miracle on.
High ground time. They still have the cheats available too. And still Aghanims on Matu, so he's just going to be throwing Viper Strikes out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Any guys?
They're looking for an Infest play. Old Chicken. Don't
Look
show
whoever
yourself.
steps forward. He does come in. There will be a snowball to buy him sometime, but they focus him. Can they get him out of there? There's punch onto Miracle, slows him down. Dark jumps forward, looks for the stun, and again, immediate break of the static link. So with the static link broken, very little that MS can do in terms of getting involved in the fights on his Razor. The fortification comes out, but Liquid will still take the tier 3 tower. Just Keen Gaming struggling to get anything going their way really for the last 10 minutes. As Liquid have taken full control. Dark's going to jump forward. They're trying with the cooldown. This time they do have the link onto Miracle. They're keeping it going, but indeed GH jumps into the midst of it all on top of Old Chicken. The Old Chicken will be kept alive. Miracle, he just comes back in. He looks towards MS. The impetus from Mind Control comes in. They've taken down the Razor. They've taken down the Gyro. MS buys back immediately. They're trying their best to come into this once more, but the Burrow Strike from GH comes in onto the Razor. MS is a die black. But that's going to be Ultra Kill. He's going to get the Rampage. Mind Control with the impetus damage. Getting one after another, and now they're just held towards the base. Liquid are starting to play around with their food now, as it seems.
I mean, that's the thing, right? You're like, he's got the decent link on the lifesteal, but then Mind Control is just in the back, like, I don't care. Good. Now I can be the one who shines. Gets the Rampage.
I think we're starting to see a reason why we don't see teams let Liquid get the edge through. It just adds up sort of silently there on the sidelines. This hero, they can just sit at the back and do so much from a distance.
I mean, this game became impossible after that mark. Like you said, like 12, 13 minutes ago or so, when Liquid was able to actually get the fights back, when the Blink Dagger was there, it just seems like Keen ran out of fuel versus this draft of Liquid. And last tier 3 being taken out. Mind Control just positioned on the high ground, very confident.
Good jump on him. He's fine, and GH is in there with Miracle. That's one, that's two. Give Kuro the double. Turn towards Old Chicken. The Gyro's gone
might get mind
as
control.
well. Oh,
he's not
the
gonna
untouchable!
Oh, it was so
GG,
close to
cool.
him actually getting killed, but Liquid.
The Dragon was, I want this kill. He didn't get it. GG is cool. Team Liquid take the game. And yeah,
I mean, they look.
Miracle's back.
Miracle's back.
Miracle's back.
I mean, Keen did a very good job, especially with the early aggression. I think Yuna on the Tusk was definitely deserves a little bit of a shout out with those quick movements, quick smokes. But it did seem like Liquid, they found their stride. They stalled it. They got the blink dagger on the Sanking, and the whole game from there just started blowing up.
Yes, it was a pretty scary show from Liquid.
It was.
As sort of, I guess, it was sort of the expected outcome coming into this. You know, Liquid.
Of course. I mean, of course.
Liquid and Keen Gaming, we don't really know too much to expect from them. As you said, there's definitely sort of aspects of this Keen Gaming lineup that look like they have a lot of potential. Though.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Yuna's plays overall. I mean, I like that they were fast-paced, at least in this game, right? They were just like, we need to make things happen. At one point, though, they hit a wall. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. I mean, Liquid, you can see how comfortable these guys are playing together. I mean, my control, 11-2-14, doing 20,000 damage in this game as this Ench, and the recovery for Miracle. He had probably one of the worst starts you can have as a Lifestealer, and then ending 13-2 and 15, full caught up.
Yeah, well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Liquid will get the victory here in this match against Keen Gaming. Don't go anywhere, though. Here at Group A, we have more games coming for you right after the break. We'll see you in a few minutes.